First one. You didn't hear the first 10 sessions?
Oh, this is the first one.
Yes.
The first one
we heard it.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm trying to get. This is the first one. Now I'm trying to jump to the second one now. Do you see? Okay, you didn't hear it, right?
I heard the Bidat, the second one, not the full thing.
Okay, what's the second one?
I don't know, but I like it.
See?
Kiss.
It's the OG.
Yeah.
It's the OG.
I can't remember hearing the Bidat.
Mama out, but in the words of us,
I am willing to do this all day long.
forgot. Live on, brother.
If you ever say ooh like that again, I'm gonna smack you in the nose.
That was very good.
That was 10 Sessions, Volume 2. The homie Sue dropped out.
Beautiful stuff.
If you did not hear it yet, you're an asshole. And I think you should go hear it. It's that simple.
Definitely.
I mean, it's
It's
that simple.
It's a beautiful instrumental.
I swear to God, it's that simple. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
Very
By the way,
easy.
should we?
Good evening,
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think it's about time.
Welcome to how are you? How you come
let me set myself up right here.
stand up and because I swim the sea. I am sure and all the people will listen to my talk.
Hey.
Yo.
Welcome to Past the Kabsa.
Hello,
It's your
wallah.
boy Adil. I got my boy Turks.
Yo.
I got Shamsi in front of me.
Hello.
AKA Sunsea. AKA No One Cares.
Welcome to the podcast.
What's happening? What's
You just
happening,
have to
fellas?
start with hate. Very nice.
Hey, that's the best way to start.
So on point.
The hate is real.
I've already given too much love in the last couple of days, so now
What?
it's time for the hate. Okay, I didn't give you no love at all.
Thank you.
But I'm just,
Thank
I'm
you.
just like, you know, I'm expanding the hate to more days.
Good to know.
What's happening, Turks? Doing well?
All's good.
Shamsi, what's popping?
All is great.
I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to episode 9677, also known as 13.
Yeah, I think so.
We keep losing track of these episode
Man,
numbers.
I don't pay attention before we start and we end. So what's happening, fellas, man? I have something that I wanted to talk to you about a couple of days ago, and I totally forgot. But it's something that Turks is afraid of.
Turks is afraid of.
Yes.
Turks has fears.
Is it
Yes.
chickens?
Do you guys? No, it's not chickens.
Okay,
You
are
love
you-
chickens.
Thank you.
I know you love chickens.
I hope you're not afraid of them, Turks.
I mean,
UK General says a quarter of the army could be robots by the year 2030.
no.
I wish it was chickens.
I really prefer it was chickens.
A quarter?
A quarter of the British army to turn robotics.
Okay, okay.
But he didn't really expand exactly what he meant.
Well, there's a difference here. Okay, let's see. Is it robots with AI in them or remote controlled robots?
Well, the article says killer robots.
Oh, wow.
You better be more
Not really sure.
specific on that point.
Well, he better be.
I would imagine drones, for example, taking over fighter pilots. That's one way of like keeping things cost
I
effective.
do not think that goes into the whole basket of robotics. Robotics. That's totally
robotics.
different.
Yeah,
It's
let me
not.
see.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
But
okay.
He didn't explain anything. I'm just saying, we're going to die. I just want to give you a heads up that all your fears are coming true.
So Terminator, huh? That's what we're getting.
Basically.
Skynet.
Interesting.
Basically. And then we're all going to die.
Exoskeletons. That's one of the things they do.
Yeah, that was okay.
Yes,
that was a
it's
good point.
It's
That's
like
a good point right
big
there.
metal suit that
Yeah,
you wear.
that's an upgrade. That's an enhancement. That's
Yeah.
just like a.
How about Boston Dynamic? Remember when they did that? I think they're still in the works with that robot that does
Boston
backflips
Dynamics
and,
have done the dog. It's a robot dog.
and the other robot that jumps and does backflips and moves.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that one hasn't been commercialized
It
yet.
hasn't been commercialized. I understand that.
But it's there.
It's-
it exists.
So Boston Dynamics has been bought by a what was it? It was SoftBank.
SoftBank
yeah,
owns
a couple of years ago, and apparently Hyundai are trying to buy it now, for some reason. Why? Because they want to tap into what they're doing to help with their autonomous driving and stuff.
okay.
that was interesting.
Oh, are they buying? I don't think they're gonna buy the whole company. I think they're gonna buy like a certain percentage of the company
They're looking to.
or a department.
They're looking to. I don't know, honestly. But what I do know is that you can actually see those dogs right now, like the Boston Dynamics dogs.
Yeah, those you can purchase.
No, you can purchase.
Purchase?
Not
Soon.
as I don't think as
Really?
a person.
Yeah, soon you can purchase them.
I've seen like videos on like YouTube with a lot of like bloggers
Well,
doing
that's the idea.
reviews and stuff.
Exactly, that was
They're
the
gonna
reason.
sell that?
Yeah, they're definitely
No,
gonna sell that.
I think they already
but
sold
to
it.
who?
To
I have no
s- they-
Singapore, I think, right?
Singapore and New York.
Oh, I don't like
Singapore.
So you're
got 'em.
basically walking around in Singapore in the park, and the dog comes up. And I was like, "Yo, y'all need to social distance
Yes.
right
no,
now."
No.
Yeah.
See, the thing I don't like about that is I've seen that dog, and it has like a thing on its back for attachments.
Okay.
Yep.
So the attachments I think are going to be endless,
So let
and
your
that's what I hate.
let your imagination run
Yeah.
wild.
I'm gonna tell you something that a very good point that Elon Musk made. I don't know which interview I saw. I think it was with Joe Rogan.
Was it before or after he got convinced that Corona is real? Because apparently he's now convinced the corona is real.
All right, see, this is I'm a smack champs across the head. That's not what we're talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
So a while back, they asked him about all this like dogs and so on. He was like, "It's not a problem now, but imagine how fast are the sensors and the lasers are going to be on it for to read the ground and read what's around it, and then how fast could it go and could it do its own mission?" So you're saying the attachment. So what if I put something on top of the attachment to get to from point A to point B, and you can't catch this? This dog is running at like what 40, 50 kilometers, 60
It's
kilometers,
gone.
100.
It's gone.
and it's already like dude jumping over trees and moving around. How you gonna stop that?
It's ninja.
That's when it gets scary.
This is the kind of thing that runs through cars, I would imagine. Like jumps through the windows or like jumps on top of them.
yeah.
It just keeps
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
Like it
yeah.
doesn't stop.
Parkour. That's what it does.
exactly.
Robot parkour. Wow.
Oh my
I would love
god.
to see that.
No, I don't like that.
So one other thing I saw that was interesting. So apparently, okay, you guys know this. The listeners don't know this. I've been wanting to purchase a new laptop for a very, very long time.
Very, very
Okay.
long time.
I am somebody who holds on to his, I don't know, laptops for some stupid reason.
It works.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so-
And your philosophy is if it works, it works.
Exactly, it works, right? So y'all have been telling me to wait for the new laptops, right?
Yeah.
The new Apple laptops, apparently, which have come out. Did they come out already?
Yes, they already announced
Okay.
it, so they should be out soon.
So
Yeah.
one of the reasons you guys have been telling me about this is because it has the new Apple chip, the ARM chip. So basically, it means it runs smoother, blah blah blah.
It's called
So-
the M1, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
know it's called M1.
M1.
What is AR?
ARM is the silicon, and it's okay. It's a different story that we were talking about.
Yeah.
But please
Okay,
go
okay.
go to your point.
Okay.
Okay. So I saw this article that said your computer isn't yours, and that was interesting to me. The reason it's saying your computer isn't yours. So apparently, this new laptop, this new Apple laptop, has an ability to be switched off remotely. And this is something new.
This is the new one, or even the old one?
No, this
Is
is the
that
new
something
one
new?
with the ARM1. So apparently, this hacker tore down the new laptops. Okay, and he figured out that
Oh, the new laptop didn't release yet.
did it come out? I think he was.
No,
doing
they just announced it.
the beta test. Maybe
It just got announced, but I think the feature you're talking about has been there for a while.
you could always turn it off. That's the
Not-
trick.
Are you sure?
On the older Apple laptops, you could always turn it off. You
Okay,
could-
my sources are not that credible, to be honest. But I've heard someone on a talking about a business trip he took to India with his own like work laptop, and it was a Windows laptop. And once he opened it up, it just shut down. And then he talked to his the colleague with him on the trip. His laptop also shut down. They talked to everyone on the bus. All their laptops shut down because it was an unlicensed version of Windows.
There you go. And that is
they just once
down.
they got into India, which is like the IT giant, they just go, oh no.
that is
turn it off.
Wow.
That is called DRM. That is called digital rights management, and that's something software companies have been doing a long time.
Isn't it what we were talking about?
Now-
is that something else?
Now we're talking about hardware. It's not software itself. It's hardware. The laptop itself is able to be shut down remotely, and you
That's
can't
software.
stop.
That's not hardware, by the
That
way.
is software.
That's software. That's not hardware.
It's a combination of both. I guess.
No, it's not a combination of both. If shutting down is just a software, it's a code.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So
Obviously, your article is trash.
no. So the interesting
Let's see where this goes.
the interesting thing about this is the guy that made the point that laptops now, okay, they send data even if you don't know that they're sending data. And they've been doing this a long time in order to, report malware and all that kind of stuff. But
Enhanced experience.
enhance
yada, yada,
experience,
Yeah,
yada, yada,
analytics.
yada. Exactly. But what this guy realized is all of this data is sent encrypted. So anybody can kind of jump in on your data and see what you're doing. That means what?
That's a different problem.
Yes.
That's a different
And
problem.
that's the thing that they can't stop with the new Apple laptops, which you
But
could
no,
stop
hold
before.
on, hold on, relax. Because I know that, or if I recall correctly, Apple tells you when we're sending your data, we're not sending your information. We're just saying the data that we need from your PC to fix errors or enhancements, user enhancements, so on. But I know that for a fact. But is he saying that even our data is being sent? Is that what he's saying?
He's saying right
like
now.
our personal information?
He's saying right now, every time you open your laptop and you do anything, that information is logged and securely and securely within your system and sent unencrypted to Apple. And not only that, it gets routed to a third-party company that Apple works with that kind of processes all of this data. So his concern is that if there's somebody snooping on your network, then pretty much everything you're doing on your laptop is
So that's not really Apple's problem,
they could
unless Apple has a problem with that.
See, that's the funny thing.
Exactly. He's saying, oh, we can get screwed if they get screwed.
And they went and they told Apple about this. So one of the funny things he sent in the article, he's like, this is not the first time, we noticed a security flaw or a security error in something that Apple were doing. Okay. And he brought up a saying from Goldfinger, the old James Bond movie. He's like, once is happenstance, twice is coincidence, 3 times it's enemy action.
So you're saying that Apple is being an enemy right now?
Apple is basically leaking information.
Here's the question: how?
This guy's a hacker, basically.
Oh, by the way, listen. I don't believe hackers. It's that simple.
Slash security.
I barely believe Apple either.
I'm not saying go believe Apple, but I'm saying this is one guy saying it. What's his sources? Did he put his codes out? Did he show all the details, or he's just saying what he did and what he saw?
No, he's just saying I'm doing more tests and I'm waiting for. The interesting thing is this kind of thing has been happening in other places as well. So Google is now getting sued in the States because people found out that Google phones send data remotely to Google even if you're not connected to the internet. Even if you're not on Wi-Fi. So if your phone is just sitting on the table.
You mean using your own data?
Using your own data.
Okay.
That's where they're getting sued. So if your Android phone is sitting on a table and you have, let's say, a 300 or 500 megabyte data plan, every day it's going to send data to Google without you even touching it. And that's going to eat into your data plan.
Okay, that is bullshit. They're taking my money.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the end of the day, I am doing everything online and on my phone and technology, knowing that, these corporations is going to have they're going to have my information.
Yeah, true.
It's
shady
something
shady tech companies.
we have succumbed to. Khalas. It's
one of the things I still have a problem with are Kindles, basically, e-readers. And one of the reasons I have a problem with that is I've read of several people who basically had their ebook library shut down by Amazon for whatever, like doing something with their account that apparently violated their terms of service.
Opening the account in too many places?
I don't know. No idea. Like the guy basically just had his account shut down and all of the books he had on his Kindle were basically locked out. He couldn't access them anymore. So, no, if I buy something, I buy it. I own it. It's mine.
Yeah, okay, but is this like a reoccurring problem, or is just like someone had it as a bug and they fixed it?
No, they had it with one person, and they had a problem with his account. Amazon apparently locked out his account because they didn't like something that this person did. And then a couple of other people in somewhere else had copies of a book that they purchased, just pulled from them basically without getting compensated back. My issue, my main issue with tech companies and the way a lot of things work right now is when you buy something nowadays, you don't really own it anymore. You own the right to use it, but it's not yours. When you go and you buy a book from a bookstore,
pulled away from you at any point, which is bullshit. I agree.
And this goes back to music. This goes back to movies. Like when you buy a VHS, it's yours. I can watch it with as many people as I want. If I give my Netflix account to somebody else, Netflix can come and say, hey, no, you violated our terms of service. We're revoking your account. That kind of stupid.
Well, it's the same argument they have if I buy Adobe, then I want to share Adobe with all my friends. Adobe says, you can't share with all your friends. Even though I bought it, I own it.
But once upon a time,
you bought a subscription to Adobe.
Yeah. No, now it's a subscription.
Exactly.
We're talking about from the beginning.
No.
If I buy an application and then I share it, and I give people my serial number because I want to share with my close friends, I should have the right to do that.
And that's why they jumped into subscription based.
That's what I'm saying.
With subscription, you can. Oh, I know, but this is for you, only you, bruh.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, you could actually lend things to people. Nowadays, you can't.
No. Even from the 90s, you were not allowed with this. All these bullshit came out in the 90s, so you're not supposed to share your stuff. So you can just go buy one time every single time.
That didn't stop anybody,
I would argue against that at the launch of the previous consoles. Remember that? When I don't remember which one was it. It's either Xbox or PlayStation had locked game access. If you buy a game on your account, you can't. If you buy a disc and play it on your PlayStation or Xbox, I'm not sure which one it was, you can only play that disc on your account. If you take it to someone else to lend, they can't access it.
That's bullshit.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And the other company, whichever the other company was, made an ad of this is how you share games, and they just got 2 people in front of each other. He handed them a disc, and that's it. That's the ad.
It's literally as easy as that.
Sly moves, but they made a point.
As easy as that. And that's why I continue, buying books by the, box load.
That does not make sense.
Because I like giving away stuff to people. I like
sharing.
I like sharing, exactly.
And to be honest, books on a bookshelf look way better than a Kindle. on a table.
Exactly.
Trust me, bro. Kindle is so much easier to get around.
It is
to.
so much easier.
One
yes.
thing I realized that it's so much more convenient, honestly.
I feel like it's way better as an aesthetic to have all these books.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, look at all the books I read. I can't just give you a Kindle. Like, these are the books I read. It doesn't have the same weight.
True. What else has been going on? Did you see the thing in Italy? So there's an interesting thing that happened in Italy. Apparently, they have a Lambo Huracan. Okay, police have a Lambo Huracan. Huracan.
Yes.
Okay.
Huracan.
Huracan. It can it not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every single year, Lamborghini gives the police department one Lamborghini.
One there.
Just one.
Yeah.
Which police department?
No, I think they give them more than one, but there's like I know there's one for the Pope, and there's one
You're
for
kidding.
I'm not joking. There's a Pope Lamborghini.
That's
Okay.
Does it have a glass roof? Does it have a box on top?
no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Fortunate.
فشو اسمه they give every single year whatever is out.
The Italy police, they
Yes,
give them one
they
to Italy
give them
police.
one.
So they gave one to the Italy police in
Who
Rome.
gets it?
No, they own it.
Who gets it?
The police department.
The cops.
But which one of them?
That's the thing.
Someone has to drive it.
I don't know how. Oh, which person?
Yeah.
The lucky
I don't
ones.
know. Though I remember the one like when they gave him the Gallardo, it was the Gallardo.
Yeah.
It was what's the name? It had I think this one has the same thing. It can give you a ticket while driving right behind you. If he catches you speeding, by the time he parks, he prints out the ticket, comes and hands it to you.
Wow.
So it's traffic.
Yeah.
Mostly traffic police.
Yeah, I think it's mostly on highways.
I wouldn't
Okay.
mind.
So-
Pull me over. I don't
Okay,
mind.
so the story was they actually used one of these Lambos to transport I think it was a kidney, basically from Rome to a city that's like 500 kilometers away in 2 hours. 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yes.
they were flying.
250 طاير رجال.
That's
Okay.
so cute.
No?
No, that was more.
It's 2 hours. That was the story.
I think they were around like 280 most of the time.
What's wrong with the chopper, Tayyip? Why you have to flaunt?
We got
It's a kidney. You got a person waiting for a kidney. You gotta hold up. Let's go in style.
okay. How fast do you think a helicopter is?
Pretty fast.
No,
Not as
it's
fast
not.
as
Have
a
to deal
Lambo?
with traffic and
I think it tops
friction.
out on like 200 kilometers, 200 something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in a straight line.
So this guy's gonna be doing 280, just changing gears.
You know,
of course, he's gonna stop at the school for a little bit, just run in front of the kids.
No, think about that kidney. How that
The
kidney feels.
Yo, he waited.
And I'm not thinking about the guy. The kidney itself in the box with the ice.
They had a special box. Exactly.
Smacking all over the place.
Just smacking around.
Bro, I'm sure they thought it out. I'm sure they had like a special secure
Yeah.
box
Yeah.
and like,
Dude.
you know.
Got a kidney mahrosa at the end of the day. Very nice.
he-
Very nice. How do you like your kidney? Shaken, shaken, not stirred. Ow.
wow.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just happy they were able to actually use the Lambo for something useful and not just like flaunting around and giving people tickets.
Fair enough.
Oh,
And that reminds me of another story that I saw last week in Saudi, actually.
Yeah.
So a 24-year-old male passed away, and they managed to get 5 different people, different organs from his body
Wow.
that helped
Wow.
them basically save their lives. Like literally 5 different people.
we're here ولا
مستشفى التخصصي ملك فيصل.
في الرياض يعني.
Wow.
King Faisal
Inshallah.
Research Hospital. It was a 36-year-old female, 34-year-old male, a 2-year-old, and a 6-year-old female, and a 63-year-old male as well. Like 5 different people. And they managed to do that within like 10 hours, basically.
That is amazing.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Did they use a Lambo? I think they use a chopper.
we use the jet.
Yeah.
We use the jet.
I don't know that they
Yeah.
had a Lambo.
Italy has like coronavirus right now. It has
Oh,
money
yeah.
problems.
Random traffic. So they don't have traffic. Unfortunately,
And
yeah.
speaking of traffic, I saw another car come out
Yeah.
last week. So apparently there's this company called Klein Vision, right? Klein Vision now sells something called the Klein Air car, which is a car that has wings and a propeller.
Hold up.
And you can
You
actually
said
fly.
Klein and wings. Is it related to Calvin Klein or always?
Oh my god! Charles, get
No.
the fuck out of the house!
No.
Out! Out!
I'm
Out!
I'm out.
Now!
Bye.
Now!
Bye.
Out! This is bullshit.
This
Sorry.
like you're not asking me the right questions here, honestly. I'm telling you about a flying car. Like
Okay.
a flying car, an actual flying car, which has wings. But it needs a runway.
So it's not a car.
No, it is a car. It drives on the highways. You can park it in your house, in a garage, but it has a button that basically like unfolds wings on if you have a highway.
Okay.
Shamsi.
And you can
then-
use that
Is
to fly.
this car a concept?
They're planning on starting it next year.
I'm gonna smack you across the nose.
Hold up. How does it fly?
It literally has wings that unfold.
You don't only need wings to
It
fly.
has a propeller in the
It's not
back.
a chicken.
It has a propeller in the back.
It has a propeller. It's a jet.
It's a
It's a jet
propeller.
plane. It's a jet plane with tires.
so-
It's not- I don't think it's called a jet. If it has
It's
a
a
propeller.
4-door jet plane, basically.
It's a two-door jet plane.
Okay, so it's
two-door.
It's not a jet. It's not a
hold on.
jet.
So it's a car.
Yes.
It's not a jet,
No.
but it flies.
It flies.
All right, you do physics, okay? Let's go something else. let's go something else.
The only problem I think is where would you land? That's the only issue.
No, there's more problems than that.
Yeah.
بطلع من بيتنا بمشي في الحارة. I'm gonna fly.
Trust me, a Chevy V8 engine is not going to take you off the ground.
You've been watching Back to the Future a bit too much. I'm sorry.
Well, that's
I'm
kind of
sorry.
it's 2020. It's about time, right? We got the
It's
hoverboards.
2015.
No, it's not 2015.
Back in the Future went to the future in 2015.
Was it 2015?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
We are
We're
Damn.
past the future now.
Shit, now I feel old, yo.
Now?
Now.
Now.
I
Now.
feel old.
Oh my
Now.
God.
Have you listened to your music? God damn it.
Okay, coming
like-
from you, Turks,
I
I
know,
actually do
right?
feel offended.
I know, right?
Honestly.
Fair
Like,
enough. Fair enough.
what
else?
else
What
has
else
been
do we
going
have?
on?
Oh my God.
So apparently there's this college in Bali, okay, that's encouraging students to pay for school with coconuts.
Whoa. Hold on. There's a college in Bali that's encouraging.
Students, telling students, giving students the option.
Yeah, okay. Giving students the option is
Okay.
way better.
Yes, yeah, then
Okay.
encouraging.
Encouraging.
You got money, but how about them
No,
coconuts?
but that's the thing. You don't got money because of the corona. So how about them coconuts?
Okay, wow.
How about them coconuts instead?
That's
And
That's weird. Why?
Because they end up, apparently they have like a small factory that they sell virgin coconut oil from.
Ah, okay. See, coconut oil, that's
that
something
keto
different.
diet is changing the
The
world.
keto diet.
Is it a keto diet?
Oh my
It
God.
is. Yeah, that's what they have.
Any coconut oil خاص طوالي الكيتو diet
Yeah,
يعني؟
coconuts keto. That's it. That's what they do. They have coconut bread, coconut pancakes, coconut everything.
Coconut milk.
I don't understand it. Coconut milk.
Yes.
True. Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of them.
That's what they're making apparently. Or
But
no, that was
interesting.
oil. They're making
Those
oil.
oils.
Yes.
أنا قاعد أتكلم من الموضوع.
No.
Interesting.
And they're doing it to encourage entrepreneurship and creative thinking and
Shams, anything else?
problem solving.
Creative
Are we done?
Yeah.
Are we done with
I'm
all your
done.
news?
Like I'm done.
Oh my God, man! There's so many news.
People-
so many news.
So many
so many
news.
news.
So much news.
On to more important things. This
Yes,
was
please.
a couple of days ago or last week. I honestly have no idea. Saudi Export Development Authority, which is Saudi Exports,
Mm-hmm.
is set to launch the Made in Saudi program. Have you guys heard about it?
Made in Saudi.
Yes, it's a Made in Saudi program where they're gonna collaborate with a bunch of companies that manufacture here and start pushing manufacturing and products that are made in Saudi and promote it and help push the brand forward.
Okay.
See, this is amazing. Okay, this is really good. This is something that we need to focus on. I mean, we have a lot of factories here that actually manufacture things. We should stop importing and start exporting. This is great. But
Interesting.
have you guys been on Twitter lately?
Like
I
we're-
don't-
I'm getting to this all connects together. Just give me
Okay.
a second.
Okay.
I hope
okay,
so.
okay.
So there was a dude on Twitter, right? This was a couple days ago also. He was saying that, let me see. He was saying that he owns a burger, what's the name?
Burger place.
Burger place. And he was like, I sell my burger for 30 riyal. There's a place next to me that's a foreign company that's selling for 10 riyal. Which one would you go for? Anyway, at that time it was around like 60,000 something vote. 87% said we're going to pay for 10 riyal.
He had a pool.
Basically on Twitter, yes.
Okay.
And so the 10 riyal one just like flew. Everyone's like, yo, I'll pay 10. I'm not coming to your 30.
Yeah,
You can keep your 30.
Okay.
See, that kind of somewhat annoying. All right. I understand and don't understand at the same time. I understand that, okay, yeah, some people are just way overcharging. I understand that. But you need to understand why they're overcharging. Some people are overcharging because they're renting and there's so many things that involve opening a restaurant. There's a reason why you put these prices. Now you're just trying to get rich. You're trying to meet a line.
Okay.
Like
But
I'm trying to make a margin here.
And at the same time, our biggest issue here is that we say we love local, but we don't really support local.
Okay. I'm one of those like
10 ريال.
yeah 10 ريال people.
انت ابو ريالين.
Okay,
انت ما عندك مشي تحبوا فيا كل يوم ما عندك اي
Of
مشاكل.
course. Once I found yeah, I'm paying for lunch every day when I go to work.
Okay.
If I can make a more economically sound choice, I will go for that.
What's economically sound?
I spent about a year having a 10 riyal lunch every day. Every day. Save up
Okay.
so much money.
What does that look like? What does
I know. What's a 10 real lunch?
look like? What does that look like?
Falafel sandwich. That's it.
Ah, there we go.
That's all you do.
Just the one.
Two.
Okay.
Two half falafel sandwiches. Okay?
So one.
Yeah, one in total. Anyway.
Okay, that is economical. I give you points for that.
It is. And I saved so much money doing that.
Did you lose weight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, yes.
Technically.
Because I was working out. But yeah, technically, I don't think the food had it.
Okay, so you 10 riyal falafel.
Yeah, because I don't want to. Okay. I would appreciate if you give me a Saudi product that is of quality, that would compete with any product next to it. I would pay more if it's of that certain quality or more. Okay. But if you give me the same quality for like a 30 riyal burger or a 10 riyal one, I'm gonna go for the 10 riyal one if it's the same quality.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Whoa.
If I'm just paying for made in Saudi, no, you need to prove to me that made in Saudi is better.
Okay, I'll answer all that for you.
Yeah.
So you're saying I need something of the same quality as the 10 riyal. First off, we know what's that 10 riyal burger. It's not some regular burger. It's a McDonald's. We know it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So that first off, that is not quality. That's one.
It is not.
Okay. Two, you cannot ask me to open up one restaurant and compete with a juggernaut as McDonald's.
I agree.
They can afford to give me, look, so if McDonald's is selling me for 10, it means they're making 8 out of that 10.
Sure.
I don't have that luxury. I don't have a luxury to give you something of good quality and give you for 10 riyal. I can't. Me just buying the burgers alone, I'm passing 10.
I agree. But here's the thing. If you sell your burger for 50 riyals, okay? And it's a really good burger, I'm going to pay that 50 riyal for a burger. If it's a really good burger.
Not for lunch though.
Not for lunch.
Not for lunch, no.
On the weekend.
Sticking with that.
Once every
But
day. Okay.
I think his burger shop is not meant just for the weekend, or it's not, or it's boutique.
Yeah, so you're competing with what do you call it? Like a running cost thing. Think about it as a running cost.
Okay.
Okay, you have your lunch or dinner or whatever.
right.
Okay, if it's a running cost, you're gonna go for the cheaper one, regardless of who made it,
Not always.
regardless of if it's meat or not.
Not
either.
always.
I mean,
Yeah, I used to have a lunch budget. So I would say, let's say during a month, I would pay, let's say 500 riyals for lunch.
Yeah.
And those are always work lunches. Now it comes back to me, whether today I'll just have like, a quick salad, which never happens, or I'm going to go out all out and like have a proper lunch. But, next time around.
By the way, Shams is saying salad for the podcast. Shamsi never ate a salad in his life. He's trying to sound clean.
Yeah.
Shamsi can't even spell salad.
I had salad last week.
I had salad last week. Okay,
one.
first off, you passed by a carrot. Keep going.
wow. His idea of a salad is like a
So
animal style fries. That's your salad. It's veggies. It's got potatoes in it.
Oh, keep going, Mr. Salad.
okay, so the idea is if I have that, lunch budget on a monthly basis, so it's up to me to decide how much I want to eat or not.
True.
At the same time, I would go with the minority in that choice. I would go and support the Saudi brand because I usually do. I honestly usually do.
How much do you just spend on a burger? You eat more burgers than all of us.
True.
Like I'm fine with spending up to 50 on a burger.
All right, see?
On a regular basis?
On not a
Thank you very much.
Okay, not on a daily basis. Not on a daily
3
basis.
times a week.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah, 3-4 times a week. Yeah.
Sure.
But I don't mind. But actually, if I'm going somewhere and I see a McDonald's and I see a burgerizer, no, I'm gonna go for the burgerizer. Why not?
Look, in Australia, they love coffee. You will find a coffee place at any time, any place.
Yeah.
And it's all local. So I think back in 2005 or 2015, I don't really recall, Starbucks came in and, started waving its hand. We are here. Love us and care for us. And just like fell big time.
Wow.
By 2017, I think they went from 200 stores down to 50
Wow.
for all over Australia.
Ouch.
And they got screwed big time. Why? Because Australians, they're like, okay, you're a brand, you're coming here. Like, we know you're coming here, like just like Walmart, like Amazon, you're gonna kill all the other businesses. We don't want you. And if you want to come here, you have to speak to us. Stop speaking to us as the brand that's in the States and everywhere else. You have to talk to us personally.
I agree with that.
So I remember there's a street called Chapel Street in Melbourne. Okay, this is considered like, think of it as Dahlia. All right, and there was like clothing stores and so on, all local brands. So I went to one of these stores. They were selling suits. I was just having a look, and the suit was
You and
around.
suits. God damn it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I was looking at suits, and it was around like $10,000, $15,000. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are? Who are you, Timothy?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the hell this is.
Them some fancy ass suits.
When I asked around, like, no, we go to him. because he knows us, he understands us, and his quality is just like as Dior, Louis Vuitton, and so on. So to them, local has more value. They're willing to pay locally more than to pay internationally.
If you're giving me the same quality or better, yes.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I don't think anyone's gonna give you like a cheap ass burger for 30 yet. But the
You'd
burger,
be surprised.
The burger,
surprised.
the burger,
Surprised, dude.
I agree. The burger's not the point. The point is that we're willing to go cheap rather than support anything local.
Well, see,
See, that's an issue.
there's multiple layers to this, because when it comes to local industries, and a lot of the times you don't really have choices, right? Nowadays, when it comes to food, for example, okay, I do have an option. Like me personally, I dislike Starbucks. I do not like Starbucks. I would go to a Saudi, any of the fancy boutique places or any of the Saudi chains rather than get a Starbucks. And like people in my, my colleagues at work, they actually know this. Same thing when it comes to food. When it comes to other areas, for example, fashion, no, I do have an issue with the quality. Like this is not something that we've discussed directly, but it's something that we are going to get to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of room for growth in the sense of you giving me a quality product that's going to last me a long time. That is well priced. Nonetheless, like during, let's say last year, during golf season, every time I would go out to one of these big events that had like a crap load of booths, I would make it a point to at least buy one thing, whatever it was. If it was a t-shirt, might be a jacket, might be like abaya for my
I
mom.
told you he was rich.
Never.
I told you he
No,
was
because
rich.
I'm thinking of it in the sense of, hey, these people are trying. These people are paying money to be there.
I agree. I'm on the same page.
I want them to feel encouraged. Yo,
I am down with that.
like
Yeah.
for real. I'm not gonna buy those like
الطفاية بتاعت 160.
لا لا مو بطفاية. Like those
You use it every single day when you come here,
Bro,
and you
those-
trash.
I have a problem with the perfumes that like punch you in the brain.
No. Perfumes, that's something I would not be able to touch. First off, like I'm not even a perfume or cologne person.
Yeah.
That's first off.
No,
Like,
no.
I spray and I run.
Exactly. But
That's it.
I'll just get any
From
of
your
them.
own smell?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Man, I know guys, the second they walk in, my nose just clogs up. Like, bro, relax.
That's old school. That's old
Relax.
school stuff. Yeah.
Like, you have it in the car the whole day. Like, the heat killed it. And you come out, you spray 1,000 times, and you walk into the office. Bro, I smell your cigarettes. Like, you can't hide it.
Bro, the local brands, يعني ما أدري أنا حسيت like a couple of them that I tried them out, I'll put them on and they'll last me till like 4 years and 6 days.
Wow.
See, those people understand the market. They understand the market.
Heavy.
Yeah, but I look, back to our point. I think, like, I would love to support more local. I do. I already do. I focus as much as I can to support local as much money as I can give. But at the same time, we do have a problem with pricing. Let's be honest. We
do.
I think as a country, all of us, we need to really reevaluate a lot of stuff that we've been doing for a while. Because today is not the same as yesterday. It's not gonna be the same tomorrow either.
Aren't we already though?
I think we're in the process of changing, but I think we still need to really look in the mirror and ask ourselves like the hard questions of where do we want to be going forward? Because it's easy to say, give me something cheap. It's easy to say that. But that can have an effect on your health. It could have an effect on your economy. It can have an effect on so many things.
True.
So-
True. You're sacrificing something.
Yes.
When you're buying cheap. But going back to the point you made about coffee, you got your Starbucks that is competing with a lot of good artisanal coffee, local brands, and then you got your cheap coffee. It's a different market. If I'm gonna go for
What's cheap coffee? Dunkin'?
yeah, something like that.
غيره.
Yeah,
What else?
McDonald's.
McDonald's also. They actually have
McCafe is
Yeah.
big outside. I don't know about
it's
here.
big
but
outside.
It's
Here
huge
it
outside.
started recently. It hasn't been going
but
on
they
that
have
long.
some good coffee.
Do they?
I like their coffee. Yeah,
Okay,
I like
there we
their
go.
coffee. But yeah, again, that's a different market. It is the cheap coffee, basically. And you have your artisanal coffee. If I'm going for artisanal coffee, I'm going to go for a local brand instead of going to a global juggernaut.
But what's a cheap coffee alternative here? Like I can't think of any.
I'm trying to think of a local brand.
المذاق المغربي.
I don't think that's a thing. Is that a thing?
That is أنت ماسك خط أنت
What is
ولا
it?
إيه؟
No, like
You find that as a gas station?
there isn't one.
Yes, he did. He found it at a gas station وماسك خط.
Yeah, like, it's always next to my house.
No, oh my, it's it.
Second.
Oh my god.
No, but see, that actually proves the point. And most of these people that drink, like Dunkin' is a huge coffee market here, and I don't understand it.
I don't understand it.
don't
Because it's
get it.
providing cheap coffee that you can get daily.
Exactly, and that proves the point.
I'm not going to pay 30 riyals for a coffee every day. 9 riyals is good enough.
Well, look, okay, coffee aside. Okay, let me explain coffee for a second.
Let me
Yes,
explain coffee.
Give us some
No,
coffee
no, no,
wisdom.
no, no,
Coffee
no,
man.
no, 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 no,
Tell
no,
us.
no.
Okay.
I'm talking about the business of coffee.
Okay.
Because I am,
Drop some knowledge.
as you guys know, I'm in business
Yeah.
of coffee.
You're
Yeah.
a coffee man.
I'm a coffee man.
Bean
So-
starts its life. Okay, sorry.
I'm not into the whole specialty coffee thing. That's some
Yeah.
people's love. That's not mine. But here's the thing. So I do agree that there's a lot of people that are basically full of shit when they're selling their coffee and it's way overpriced. I agree with that. I think that business requires its own pressure from the people itself of saying, no, I'm not going to pay that kind of price for X amount for coffee.
Do remember, you're not always just paying for the product. You're paying for the experience, presentation, all that stuff. Like
Yes.
they factor that within their price.
Well, let me just be honest. If you're importing beans from the outside, if it's green, you can get it for cheap. All right. If you're gonna get it roasted from outside, you're still getting it what, like a kilo around what, like 75?
But you're not getting the
sometimes
same
on
flavor, though,
55?
right?
You can get high quality coffee for like around, like imported for like 100 riyal for like a kilo. You can get that.
Okay, and how many coffee cups does that make?
Well, again, are you making espressos? Each espresso is around 7 grams. So espressos, I'll give you a good example about espressos. Here's the problem when you go to a coffee shop and you order anything that has syrup. First off, they're not gonna give you the quality coffee because they're not gonna waste it on a drink that has syrup in it.
Yeah.
They're gonna give you some cheap ass local coffee. They're gonna grind it real hard. They're gonna put all the milk, all the syrup. They're gonna squeeze that syrup inside, and they hand you the coffee. So you'll have a little bit of caffeine kick, yes, but it's mostly just sugars.
Yeah.
So if you really like coffee, go buy yourself an espresso, buy yourself something, I don't know what you guys call the FV60 or what, I don't know what kind of push-up or treadmill it is.
There's an F61 chemtrail.
All right, okay, that's a jet fighter. I'm sure of that, 100%. Okay, and it's made in Beijing for some reason. But but coffee, yes, I agree. Coffee, it's way overpriced for some reason. Everyone's just blowing up the numbers, and I think the biggest problem with that is that you have like 5 big people that own coffee here, and you're basically fighting with them. So it's gonna need this time, but it can be cheaper. But there's other things that we can get into that we need to look at. I mean, everybody wants a barber, but no one wants a Saudi barber. Doesn't make sense to me.
There's a Saudi barber exist in Riyadh.
And the other have no idea,
Like
but they do exist all over Jeddah.
I know.
Al-Gharbiyya overall.
I know. There's like a specialty fancy barber that just opened up in the zone recently, but I don't think. I don't know.
What's
if
it called?
Saudi. No idea. But there's a shop that sells shaving supplies and stuff. right
Grooming
next to it.
equipment.
Yeah,
Grooming
grooming
equipment.
equipment. There you go.
But I don't know. I think that we're all missing the whole point of what is supporting locally. I mean, I can't make something cheaper than something against a huge corporate company.
Well,
I can't do that.
There's another question here. Like this initiative made in Saudi, I imagine a lot of it would be used to help, let's say, like the bigger companies, industrial, blah, blah, blah. Another area of support I could imagine could be like, dates and agricultural. We do have a big agriculture industry, don't
True.
we? Like we have olives.
We do have olives.
We have
We do have a great olive oil. I agree.
no, we do. Like
We do,
okay.
yeah.
We have honey.
We have mangoes. Like
Do we have mangoes?
we have great mangoes in Jizan.
I think we do, yeah.
Like there's a website called Jizan Mangoes. Straight up.
That's the,
بالآخر.
Hey, like
Yeah.
you go in, you order box 1, box 2, box 3, you get boxes of mango. That's all you get.
fair enough. That's
honey,
Honey.
also.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think we have a huge mining industry as well, or a huge potential for mining industry.
Yeah, huge potential. I think they're going to inject a lot of money into
One
it right
thing I'm actually happy about, this is tangential a little bit to the discussion, is we are now going to be, exporting movies. You saw the Tilfaz?
Oh, yeah,
thing?
that's dope.
now. Oh, yeah, that's such a good point. Yes.
That was really dope.
Tilfaz 11 just signed a deal with Netflix for 8 movies.
Congrats to Tilfaz 11.
Congrats.
Congrats. I would
Good
give you
job.
a clap.
Yeah.
That's as big of a clap as I can get.
Jazz hands from
Okay,
Turkey.
Turks, stop.
Do jazz snaps. That's what I do.
Jazz hands.
Yeah.
He said jazz.
Like, whatever it is.
You can't hear jazz hands. Chelsea. You can't hear it.
Jazz movements.
No, but on Tilfaz 11 for a second.
Like, great job, honestly.
First, congratulations.
First off, I'm
Okay.
really proud of the team.
This is really something amazing. I love how we're looking at this company mature and knowing, like, we all knew that the next step has to be movies. It couldn't be anywhere else.
It's growing. Yeah.
And reaching this, I really hope that trickles down.
And I love
I
how
really hope it's more focused on Saudis and giving more people opportunities. I really hope it goes that far.
That's what
because
they've been doing for a while, though.
I know, but I really hope with this deal now you can actually expand that because
Yeah.
they can get all the talents that they want. People would love to work with them.
Bro, the people that they already have, honestly, are extremely talented right
Exactly.
now. Like, they have some great creative minds. Shout
But
out.
I don't want it to be like an SNL. You have the same crew for so long. No,
Yeah,
I'd like fresh blood.
They keep adding. I mean, I haven't been exposed to their content that much lately, but they keep adding a lot of talented people.
Like I love
throughout
how,
the years.
I love how the shorts that they did on Netflix, the 6 shorts, it was just a stepping stone to this like much bigger, much huger deal. And it's 8 movies, guys. Tara, 8 movies is
That's
a
huge.
lot of movies, yo.
That's the same deal as Adam Sandler.
8 movies is like
Same deal as Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler had an
it's
8 or
it's
9.
like 2 trilogy series and like 2 standalones. That's a lot.
Oh,
you
you're
know?
thinking Star Wars.
that's
Dude.
work.
You're thinking Lord of the Rings.
Like
stuff.
I'm thinking honestly, I'm excited to see what they're coming up
I don't think they're gonna do sequels, but I would love that. I would love to get like Tilfaz that's just like
Like I imagine they would have
version of
like 2
Big
3
Mama's
different
House.
movies for
Well, they're gonna have
audiences.
They're gonna have the same things that we usually have. There has to be some feelings, so we need feelings movies, so
Yeah.
we can have feels.
the haha
Okay.
movies.
Yes.
We need the haha movies.
There's gonna be ha-has,
Yeah,
and there's gonna be a mix of ha-ha and feels.
yeah.
That's 3 already.
I'm
There's
guessing
gonna be some drama and emotions.
I'm guessing there's gonna be something
Are those the only
psychological.
genres you're familiar with?
That's the only thing that. Okay, what's the top 3 selling books here?
It's not about that. It's not about that. But
Exactly.
I think no. I think
Chicken Soul for the Soup once upon a time.
I will
was,
smack you across the nose.
huge bestseller.
Stop saying things that is not true.
Eat, Love, Pray. Wasn't that one?
That was once upon a time.
Yeah, here.
Wow. I was just joking, but apparently it is. Wow.
Who moved my cheese?
Damn it. Wow.
Like, I don't
Okay.
even know.
Really like that.
Oh
Like,
my
our
But
little-
no, I think they would diversify. I think they might like come up with horror. They would
Exactly.
shock you.
I would
Yes.
think they would come up with.
That's what
more
I'm hoping for. I'm
psycholo-
hoping they remove, the same regular stuff that we do.
I
What's
would-
that new horror thing on Netflix? The Egyptian one.
Paranormal.
Yeah.
ما وراء الطبيعة.
ما وراء
You know about
Beautiful
this?
stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
I just saw the first episode. It's really nice.
Was it good?
I like it. I like
I
it.
look for. I'm looking forward to watch it. Like we still have those novels, and then if a bit like my older sister used to read
Oh,
them.
that's dope.
Like yeah, my mom used to read them back in the day.
مرة خضراء.
Oh my God, amazing guys. Thank you so much for this information. Oh my God. Thank you.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Just saying.
There is a market for horror movie.
خل عن market for horror movies. We're saying the way that we are excited for the success of Tafaz 11, I would like us to have the same energy toward other Saudi brands. That's what we need. Tafaz 11 did it right. They made us laugh. They gave us quality. But again, we were not paying.
Yeah,
And we're
but
still
they gave
not
us
paying.
quality.
Yeah, but
They-
we're still not paying. That's why y'all are happy because it was free.
Ah, sure, yeah.
See what I mean? No, we need to support. I mean, we need to have the same excitement with all the upcoming brands in Saudi and give them their chance to actually be successful.
I'm down for that. I am down for that.
If you are a local brand
Wow.
and you're looking for exposure,
Wow.
holler at us.
You require a plug on this show.
If you don't step away from the mic, I swear to God, I'm not doing nothing.
But
I'm just بدي عليك.
the
I
question.
like how you keep telling him step away from the mic. He steps away and pulls the mic.
There's no cure to this disease.
Wow.
The question is, when are we going to see other brands that are be able to step up to that global level like Tilfaz did? That's
When
the
are we
question.
going to see it?
Yeah.
No,
When
I
do you
think
When he
there
starts
are.
supporting them,
There are.
that's what his point is.
Yes, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Talk to us. Because I'm not going to give free shout outs. That's one. I'm not going to just shout you out for no reason. No, talk to us so I can know to shout you out.
Yep.
Because I can go on a huge rant right now and just shout out 100 million people for no reason. But we still have a lot of people that are on the come up. We have people who are actually, if you look at music alone, me and you were talking about producers the other day, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That was a difficult list to come up with.
that was well, we'll talk about that just later on. But me and Shamsi spent, I think it was on Friday, going through all the Arabic hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's interesting.
Through all the beats, to every single thing for no reason. We were debating the top 10 producers in rap
Oh, okay.
and hip hop, and that led to something, led to something. But anyway,
Yep.
we were talking about local producers, and from the sound that we hear, we know that we have talent. And Saud is the biggest proof of that talent.
I agree.
A huge proof.
I agree. There is talent. Yeah.
I would like to also say Jeet.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I was just about to say that also.
But I am still annoyed of that snippet on his Instagram because every time it cuts, I get so annoyed. I want it to be longer.
Which one? Oh, yeah?
Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
No,
We
no,
played
but
it.
for real, like Majid's also been doing great work lately. Like they are.
Look at Shamsi saying his government name to tell you that I know him personally.
Given name.
Look at him giving him his government name.
Like-
What's his mom's name too? Where did he live?
That's not important. It's not relevant to the current
We
conversation.
know he's your homie. We got it.
But
Shout out to Jeez, by the way. Yeah.
but the question is, Well, that's the question. When are we going to see them come out? That's my question to y'all.
They are right now struggling to get up. We need to go find them and help them. They're out there. They're screaming. They're promoting.
Yep.
But we need to go there and support.
Need to pay attention.
Yes. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. I'm not going to point a finger, but we have a lot of people here. I am pointing a finger. Okay.
Turks, he's looking at you.
No.
I know he's looking at you.
No, definitely not. Like, we look outside too much. We don't notice what's inside. Do you know why? Because it's easy to get information outside. Do you know why? Because we already follow them. We didn't do that here. But here we're looking. We're looking. Like what I do, like on not a regular basis, but every now and then, I'll jump into one main Saudi account on Instagram, right? And then I go to whatever is following, and then I attack that. I just attack the whole list. Who is this person? Who is that? Who is this? Who is that? And I jump in. Saud will be like putting what's the name? A post about different people that are promoting him and so on. I jump on all of those. I look. I look at everybody. I don't follow everybody. I don't follow a lot of people, but I am looking and I'm saving. I'm paying attention.
See, I think one of the problems might be the fact that when you look outside, there are different platforms that kind of curate and present this stuff to you. You don't really have that here.
Curators, I think you have them, but we're not as exposed to them as we are to the
like curators that kind of present this stuff to you and try to.
They are. There are a lot of personalities that are trying to feed you that. The problem is, look, I'm gonna be a little bit honest. I'll keep all my honesty later on, but I think what everybody's failing at is speaking outside their circles. Let's just say hip hop for a second in Saudi. I'm not going to look at everybody else. I think one of the biggest issues that they have is that all the people who are there, they know each other and they talk to each other.
And the circle is small.
Rather than trying to expand and bringing people along and try to make it grow more and more and more, the blueprint is there. I swear to God, so many people did it so many times. There's a blueprint of how you could do it. But all of you have to unite. You cannot be the best on the left and the best on the right and the best in the center if all of you are not speaking. You need to speak. We're not at a place where we have huge competition. When everybody is together and they're pushing and it becomes into something great, which I think it's very close to, then we can look and say, oh, who's the best? Stop fighting right now. You need to collaborate. You need to be on top of each other's tracks. You need to push yourself and push the envelope even higher. And then a lot of people pay attention. But if you're speaking to each other, I can't hear you.
So you're talking about Avengers level shit, like teaming up and stuff.
Yes. You need to.
Turks, this is where you're stepping.
Seriously?
He just set up Turks.
He just like
a
one-dimensional character. Thank you very much.
I do hear what you're saying. Like
you're preaching, man. I really agree.
For real.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like Minjid, like a lot of the people that you've shown me are the people I haven't really heard of before, or people that I've heard of but that didn't really register on my radar. And like maybe it is right. Maybe they are encircled in their own bubbles and they need to kind of pop out of that bubble and try to get that exposure as much as they can. How do they do that? They do that through, word of mouth, online marketing.
And we need to look locally. Stop looking to people abroad to look at you. They'll look at you for a limited time or try to take, they will take your culture. They will take your sound.
They will appropriate it.
They will take it. Okay? Like they will rape it.
Like the Redskins.
Yeah, they won't really care. They won't care. They want your sound. They don't care for your success.
They still call it the Redskins.
But we care. I don't give two shits, yeah, Shams. Who gives a fuck, man? My God.
You can smack him. I think you can smack him.
I'm going to kick him in. You know what?
I'm supporting the appropriation point.
That's it.
That's it.
You have to ruin everything.
You ruined it.
You ruined it. I'm done.
Killed the episode.
I'm done.
We are trying to support local talents. So for real, do get in touch.
Do.
Do let us know what you're doing. Do let us know what's going on with you. Do let us know your struggles, your challenges, your hopes, your dreams, your fears. What you had for lunch yesterday.
What I have for lunch. Your list is done.
Look, for me, I have so many ideas to help out a lot of places. It's just I'm not gonna throw the idea out there for just someone to go pick up and be stupid with. No, I think there's ways to actually be successful in this and to actually blow it up in terms of hip hop. I'm not gonna speak to someone who's just gonna talk about themselves and for themselves. Everybody needs to come together. If no one comes together, it's not gonna fucking win, no matter how hard you try. You know why? Because, and I'll be very honest. Fuck this. Let's be honest for a second. Do you want to be real? Let's be real for a second.
We ended the episode.
No. Hold on. It's at the end, so no one can hear.
Okay.
Okay. The biggest failure to me when it comes to Qusay was Qusay went up really, really fast, and there wasn't enough people under him. If Qusay had a lot of people under him while he's going up, he would reject all those people along and actually like gave them platform. But our problem, and not our problem, I think the major problem of people looking at Qusay, they look at it as it was a funny song to a dance into, like about wedding and so on and so on.
They didn't take it seriously.
They didn't take it seriously. And that's what to me is like the biggest failure of all of that. There was so much potential, but the right people were not there. But now, the right people are actually there. They just need the exposure. They need someone to just show them where they are and let other people go in that direction.
So they need a kick in the door, basically.
So at the time when you need someone like him to stand up, I don't see him. I don't see him. I spoke. He heard. I don't see him. And this is why other people need to come in and put the shit together and stop waiting for other people. You need to help each other expand, or all of you are going to just fucking fail. All of you. I'm saying to every single one of you, you will all fail. No one will hear you. And all your hard work is going to go to fucking nothing. So, put your hands together. Okay?
That's a bright note that we're ending.
Yeah, I think so.
Right there.
Hey, I always don't want to fucking... That's why I'm always avoiding the whole conversation of rap and hip-hop.
No, sure.
Because I have like... My opinions are very harsh.
You have a point of view. We respect it. You know, you have a lot more exposure to the local scene than we do. الكلام هذا اصلا it's not for us. This whole conversation is
I am left out.
No, this is for the person who needs to hear it, and I know he's hearing
this
it.
is for whoever needs to hear it.
And he can take it however the fuck he likes.
You just got some truth. You just got some realness. You just got some.
And we're out. Let's go. Peace. Let's go. Peace.
Was kicking the door Biggie rap?
Why was kicking the door?
He didn't pick it up.
No, I'm in the middle of something.
We're out.